Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Right, so this is the fourth video in the analysis thing that I'm trying out. So for Bitcoin, things are looking pretty good here on the 4-hour chart. Although I'm a little concerned here because on the 4-hour chart, this new candlestick here, which roughly has three more hours to go, it's kind of pierced below the bullish breaker. So if we get a 4-hour candlestick close below 38.2k, I believe the bullish breaker thesis is going to be invalidated, right? So the short-term bullish thesis, as I explained in my other videos, was mainly because of bullish breaker formation, right? And what a bullish breaker is price forms a lower low, thinking that it's going to go lower, but price actually breaks through it. Uh, and the retest of this particular bullish breaker here is usually where you go long, right? But I was doubtful of this, so I didn't actually open any longs. So for now, if we get a recovery in this particular candlestick, uh, I would be willing to still retain the bullish thesis for now. This bullish outlook here, where I expected it to go higher, retest probably the weekly open, maybe even higher, is kind of like on the line right now. So what's going to happen if this doesn't close bullish and we continue to go lower, right? In this case, my relatively long-term outlook here, which kind of mentioned about the bearish breaker here. Bearish breaker is formed when the price forms, when an asset forms an higher high, but the price actually breaks through the demand zone that's formed here, right? So uh, when price actually pierced through this particular bearish breaker here, which extends from 40.8k to roughly 45.2k, it did pierce above that, but it did not produce a daily candlestick close above that, right? So the bearish breaker is still valid. And for now, we're getting a rejection, and we have this on a daily time frame, right? We have this really good demand zone here, which ranges from 36.4k to 38.8k. So this scenario is what's gonna play out right now, right? We're gonna see a bounce off of this daily demand zone here, head back into this weekly support level here at, which is now a weekly resistance level, right? The same for this, right? So bounce off of this barrier here, probably go up to 42.75. And for now, I'm still relying on this particular scenario that I marked out here, the squiggly lines, right? But the bulls last line of defense is 36.4k. If we get a daily candlestick close below 36.4k, then I believe we're heading down lower, probably revisiting the 30k level here, and probably even dipping lower than that to collect liquidity resting below this May and July lows. Yeah, as for my overall the long-term bullish thesis is if we get a daily, probably even a weekly candlestick close above 52k, we're probably going to see a higher high from here. So in that case, I'm expecting bullish thesis to play out. Right, for now, I'm still kind of bearish. I'm still with this 30k scenario, which I explained in my first video, where my thoughts on why Bitcoin can crash to $30,000. Right, so this scenario is still in play. In this one, I expected a short-term trade opportunity, which was the bullish breaker formation, and I explained it completely like in detail in this particular video. Right, for now, the bullish breaker scenario kind of seems to be going out of hand, right? But still, there's a lot of time. Still have to see how this candlestick closes and if we see a reversal around here. So that's pretty much it for this video. Not a lot's happened since then. I do want to take a look at the daily moving averages, what's happening with them. Right, so since the rejection of this, I mean, since the price kind of bounced after this particular run up here, which kind of made a lot of people in the space bullish. But since then, we've crossed below this, and we've also have this bearish crossover here between the 200-day and the 100-day moving average. Right, so let me summarize my analysis. Right, from a short-term perspective, the bullish thesis is still intact as long as we do not close below 38,284 dollars. And If we do not close above that, if we see a good recovery here, then I'm expecting Bitcoin to head back to 42K, right? From a daily time frame perspective, the demand zone here, which ranges from 36.4K to 38.8K, is a pretty good level that you should consider watching. I'm expecting Bitcoin to kind of see some sort of a reversal within this demand zone, where we probably head back into the 42K, which is the same level that I mentioned from my bearish short-term scenario on the 4-hour chart. But that said, the short-term bullish thesis is still valid, but from a long-term perspective, I still believe 30K seems plausible. I'm not saying it's happening, it's gonna happen, but it is plausible. So what do we take away from this video apart from what Bitcoin's gonna do is when or if Bitcoin does manage to reverse around here, this uptrend that we see here from roughly 38K to 42K is where you want to be longing altcoins. But other than that, things are fine. So I just want to see how the XMR Monero is performing since our last video. Right, pretty good. So expected it to sweep above this weekly resistance level here. It did that. Since then, we're going down. It's kind of reaching towards this kind of equal lows here, below which a lot of sell stop liquidity is resting. If you want to be conservative, like I mentioned, we could probably close below or at the monthly open here, which is at $147.19. So things are looking pretty good for Monero as well. I don't want to discuss a lot of altcoins right now because things are a little uncertain with BTC. With that in mind, let me end this session right here. If you have any questions or if you have any chart requests, please make sure to leave them in the comment section of this video. And if you have any other doubts, you can also hit me up on Twitter. Just add me. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. And a lot of you guys have been asking me about my this document that I'm just preparing for now. It's not completed. I'm still doing a lot of stuff here. All these need to be worked out. I still need to add a lot of chapters in between. So it's not a course, like it's info or whatever, or like material that I learned along the way, and I'm still learning, right? So I'm gonna put this out probably on my Twitter once it's done. But for now, if the people asking me in YouTube comments, uh, it'll be done. I'm not sure when, but I'm hoping to finish it pretty soon because my 95 is a little time consuming. So again, if you enjoyed this session, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at Mangeko. Right, this is my profile. You can follow me on Mangeko with a 0 at the end. This video that I'm doing is kind of like an alternative to my weekly newsletter that I'm trying out because I kind of do a lot of typing in my 95, so I don't want to be typing again on the weekends. That's about it, guys. Hope you have a good weekend. Peace.